God creation you have made. Best thing ever. Yes, it is. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. A relationship got to be built and sustained off of more than just sex.
Yes.
It's got to. You,
But that's what I said. So how do you advise a woman who out here now? Here's the thing. You said you got an educated woman, you got a professional woman, making her own money, doing yada yada yada. But she still says, I don't do all those things. I don't do all that domestic stuff.
But here's my thing. How you don't cook?
I really don't know that either. I don't know.
I understand, man. Yeah, your days you don't want to. I get that.
Right.
But at least 5 out of 7 days you got to cook.
I did like to say 5, maybe 4.
Some.
I did. So that's what I'm saying. How do you advise a woman when she said, I can't find a man? Do you tell them what a man is? Let's be clear. That's why explain to a woman what a man is looking for when they're looking for a wife. Explain to women what a man is looking for.
First of all, he's looking for a partner.
Okay.
That's what he's looking for. He's looking for somebody he can build with. Men are we not built to be touchy-feely. All them feelings and all that. Somebody can hold me, talk to me. That's what y'all want. That ain't what we want. Let me just be honest with you. One man cuddle because that's what you want.
But y'all got to give us a little bit of that. You got to give us a little bit of that.
All right, I get that. After sex, do all that cuddling stuff. That'd be fine. But most men, they want somebody that's gonna help them build their empire. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody that will make sure they can work with them in raising these kids, building something to make more. They don't want a woman that is going to reap the benefits of the empire. They want a woman that's going to be on the front lines to help make the empire. And that's the problem with most women want a man to come, okay, I make my own money, so I want a man that's going to bring his money to my money, and then we can have double the money. That's
okay.
What a man think. A man want to know that whatever I'm doing in life, that you can be an asset to what I got going on.
But Dr. Fight, so let's do this. So is that a black man's thinking versus a white man's thinking? Because here's what I'm saying. When you said be an asset to what I'm building from a man, you mean financially as well, because some women, white women, they don't financially help to build.
No, we talking about black men here now. Now look, historical white men. That's not all white men. We got some, some progressive white men in today.
Okay.
But your historical white man just want a woman to be able to, be nice, good candy, to set feel on his arm. You know what I'm saying? When people potential business partners see who he walking with, he like, oh, okay,
right.
We be in business with him right there. He got a good thing going on over there. That's right. Because you an asset in that endeavor. You quiet, you only speak when spoken to. These are docile women. These are women who are kept. You know what I'm saying? They're kept woman. You stay home and he keep you, he take care of you. You know what I mean? He go out here and make the bread and butter. You sit at the house. You make sure these kids are not illiterate. You know what I mean? Make sure stay out of trouble. Don't bring the family no bad name. And we good. And I go out here and create this life for all of us. That's the historical white man. However, like Eddie Murphy said, you keep certain women around American women, they're beginning to change. You know what I'm saying? He said he met Mfufu when she was butt naked with a bone in the nose. And but she got American women say, Eddie, I want what's coming to me.
Oh Lord, he went to wrong. Oh Lord,
he went to wrong.
I met you butt naked with a bone in your nose. What you mean half? What you mean? What have you done for me lately? I'm an American woman now. You know what I mean? All that. That's what Eddie Murphy said. And so, basically I said that women change. They don't look for that anymore. They want to be a part of the equation. They want to come to the office. They want to be your secretary. They want to see how the business work. They want to help you make it something grander and greater. And some men don't like that. They want a woman to stay in a certain place. But other men, you know what I'm saying? This is what we all about. We all about working together to make things happen. And we both in the room making a decision. We both are equal partners in these endeavors.
That is so interesting that you say that. Oh Lord. No, I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just so interesting because there is a difference between black men and white men and men of other races, even Asian men. I how do I say this without sounding racist, I guess? See, you as a black man, you say, I want to build something with you. But I mean, so you're saying, you're basically saying if a woman is not out there making her own and comes to you, you guys cannot build and create something together. That's what I'm getting from you. Whereas another man of another race, a man of another race can say, you don't have to financially contribute, but we're still building something together. Oh God, you pull out the Bible.
Let me read something.
I'm going to pull out the Bible.
Let me read this kind of man, this kind of woman, rather, a man looking for. Just listen to this. Just listen to this. She make fine linen and sell it and deliver girdles unto the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She only opens her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue, oh God have mercy, and her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also, and he perish, and he praises her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou exaltest them all. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord shall be praised. Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in her gates. Let me tell you about this woman right here. This woman right here got her own money. Because why would it say? It say she's selling her products to the merchants. She making her own money. You don't pop off on people. She used wisdom to put people in their place and say, you know what? I know how to handle this. She a woman of class. She a woman of character. She got kids that are smart, that look up to her, that want to understand who she is and what she all about. And men respect her because they see how she handle herself and they see how she take care of herself. That is the kind of woman that any man, I don't care what race he is, any man will want to be affiliated with and associated with.
I like that. But I think you got to put it in more layman terms so more people can understand it.
I just did.
You read from the Bible, but okay.
I just told you. I put the Bible down and said, let me tell you what that means.
But you said, she speak with wisdom.
That's right.
I guess she's not sassy. She's not sassy.
That's what it says.
She makes her own. She makes her own money.
That's right there in the Bible.
She making sure the kids are educated.
That's right. That's what it says right
there. And well mannered.
Mm-hmm.
So again, do you the young women of today? Do you tell them? Do you read that scripture to them and explain to them what that means?
That's right. That's right. I read what it means. Look, first of all, okay. So I don't know what Brianna may know this guy's name. I don't know his name. So apparently this guy invite these women on his show. And he basically, I've seen some clips and he asked them like, what would you rate yourself? And, she'll say, oh, I'm a 7. And then, what'd you say, Brianna?
I said, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
I don't know the man's name. I've seen a couple of clips, and like one clip I saw, and he was like, "So you want a man that makes 6 figures? Yeah, and you admit that you were 7? Yeah." He said, "A man with 6 figures don't want no 7." And he said, "I wouldn't go with you especially a man with 7, but you know, you ain't a 7 in my book, but a man with 6, like I don't want to say he being truthful or honest with these women, but he being as a matter of fact with them, and they don't like it, and he like, well, look, this is my show. You came on my show, and if you don't like what I got to say to you, you can go bye." like he kind of ruthless with it a little bit, and so he's kind of being. What he's saying to a lot of women, like he said to one woman, he's like, "Well, what do you bring to the table? Like, what kind of money you make?" And she was like, "Oh, well, you know, I make my money, I pay my bills and stuff." He's like, so are you renting or buying? She said, "Oh, I rent." And you're like, "Oh, well, no man don't want no woman that ain't got her own stuff." Why would an established man want a woman that's not established herself?
Now, see, some men do, because now you all know I watched the TV show Married at First Sight.
Okay, first of all,
That ain't a good
thing, because most of them people in birds of a feather, they neither one of them got nothing, and so you know it's kind of like me and my wife. When we got together, we both was piss poor. we ain't had nothing together, you know, but this love. all we had was this love, baby.
Well, some start with. Well, you know you ain't got nothing. You build together.
Well, see, there's this one couple on there. It's other couples too, but this one particular couple, when they got together, he was a young guy, like 27, 28. He owned his own house, you know, made a decent income. But the woman that he married, she had like credit card debt. She was a renter. You know, she was a renter and stuff. But he explained to her, "This is what I'm looking for. I want a woman that want to have kids, that want to stay, that want to be home, you know, with the children." And then he said, that's what he wanted. But she was like, "I don't know if I want to have kids, and I definitely know if I have kids, I want to go back to work." Well, 2 years later, they stayed together. They have a child. She's pregnant with the second child. I mean, and then he took all her debt. He said, we got together. He paid off her credit card debt. And they moved, and they live in his house. They live in the house that he owned.
Who is this?
What's their name? You know, they live in Texas. The white couple. You know, the one that always
that explains it right there. That explains it right there.
Yeah, Danielle and Bobby. Yeah.
There you go, right.
He paid off her credit.
Right. Right. When he found out what her debt was, he said, "I love her and I want to be with her, so I'm gonna pay off her debt." So what he said was that, "I've been saving this money." He said, "So I'm about to take my savings and I'm going to pay off her debt."
Hold up, you took your savings to pay off her debt?
He said it didn't take all his savings, but it took like 50% of his savings, and he paid off her debt. Yep, and they still together, and she moved into his house, and all of that.
There's 5-letter word to explain all that.
Oh God, I'm scared to ask.
White.
Oh my God, Dr. Fight. Why?
Okay.
How many brothers you know make that same statement? Take half of your savings and pay off her debt, move her into your house.
Hey, but you know what? I like the fact, I like what he said when he did that, because to me, I mean, he's like, "I'm the man, and this is what I should do. This is my wife. So I should."
Okay. And
so I like what he did.
Hold on. That
Bet you do.
You're white. I'm gonna go. Right, because you gonna want yours to do it.
Yeah.
That
man already said he gonna do it. Yeah.
That's why you like it. Okay.
5-letter word right there. 5-letter word.
Stop it.
And what is yours?
He white.
Okay then. Now we gonna go, because we live here. We can take a poll. How many brothers you think will actually do that?
But let's take another poll. How many sisters would love for a brother to do that?
That ain't the point.
So let's
That's why y'all going. That's why 5-letter word is where y'all been going here lately, because that's who gonna do that. W-H